Warriors into the Wild by Aaron Hunter. Hi there, Kitty Pet, meowed the gray Tom cheerily. You put up quite a fight for Tame Kitty. Rusty remained on tiptoe for a second, wondering whether to attack anyway. Then he remembered the strength he had felt in his kitten's paws when he had pinned him to the ground. He dropped onto his pads, loosened his muscles, and let his spine unbend. I'll fight you again if I have to, he growled. I'm Grey Paw, by the way, Grey Kim went on, ignoring Rusty's threat. I'm trained to be a Thundercloud warrior. Rusty remained silent. He didn't understand what this gray what's-it was talking about, but he sensed the threat had passed. He hid his confusion by leaning down to lick his ruffled chest. What's a kitty pet like you doing out here in the woods? Don't you know it's dangerous? Asked Grandpa. If you're the most dangerous thing the woods have to offer, then I think I can handle it, Rusty bluffed. Grandpa looked up at him for a moment, narrowly thought they'd get alive. Oh, I'm far from the most dangerous. If I were even half a warrior, I'd have given an intruder like you some real wounds to think about. Rusty felt a thrill of fear at the ominous words. What's coming by an intruder? Anyway, he Grandpa, using his sharp teeth to tug out a clump of grass from between his claws. I didn't think it was worth hurting you. You're obviously not from one of the other clans. Other clans? Rusty echoed, confused. Grandpa lit on impatient eyes. You must have heard of the four clans that hunt around here. I belong to Thunder Clan. The other clans are always trying to steal pride from our territory, especially Shadow Clan. They're so fierce, they would have ripped you to shreds, no question asked. No questions asked. Grandpa paused to spit angrily and continued. They come to take prisoners rightfully ours. It's the job of Thunder Clan warriors to keep them out of our territory. When I've been in my training, I'll be so dangerous they'll have the other clans shaking their flea-bitten skins. They won't dare come near us then. Rusty narrowed his eyes. This must be one of the wildcats Mudge had warned him about. Living rough in the woods, hunting and fighting each other for every last scrap of food. Yet Rusty didn't feel scared. In fact, it was hard not to admire this confident kitten. So you're not a warrior yet? He asked. Why? Did you think I was? Grandpa purred proudly. Then he shook his white forehead. I won't be a real warrior for ages. I have to go through training first. Kids have to be 6 months old before they even begin training. Tonight is my first night out as an apprentice. Why don't you find yourself an owner with a nice, cozy house instead? Your life would be much easier, Rusty meowed. There are plenty of housefolk who'd take in a kitten like you. All you have to do is sit where they can see you and look hungry for a couple of days, and they feed me dry pellets that look like rabbit droppings and soft slop. Grandpa interrupted. No way! I can't think of anything worth being a kitty pet. They're nothing but two-legged toys. Eating stuff that doesn't look like food, making dirt in a box of gravel, sticking their nose outside only when two legs allow them? That's no life. Out here, it's wild and it's free. We come and go as we please. He finished his speech with a proud spit. Then meowed mischievously. Until you've tasted a fresh-killed mouse, you haven't lived. Have you ever tasted mouse? No, Rusty admitted a little defensively. Not yet. Guess they'll never understand. Grandpa sighed. You weren't born wild. It makes a big difference. You need to be born with warrior blood in your veins, or feel the wind in your whiskers. Kitties born in two-leggedness can never feel the same way. Rusty remembered how he felt in his dream. "That's not true," he meowed indignantly. Grandpa did not reply. He stiffened mid-lick, one paw still raised, and sniffed the air. "I smell kiss from my clan," he hissed. "You should go. They won't be pleased to find you hunting on our territory." How did he know any cat was approaching? "Quick!" hissed Grandpa again. "Run!" Rusty prepared to spring to the bushes, not knowing which way it was safe to jump. It was too late. A voice meowed behind him, firm and menacing. "What's going on here?" "What's going on here? What's going on here?" Rusty turned to see a large, grayish she-cat strolling majestically out from the undergrowth. She was magnificent. White hair streaked her muzzle, and an ugly scar parted the fur across her shoulders. But her smooth, gray coat shone like silver in moonlight. "Blue Star!" besides Rusty. Grandpa crouched down and lowered his eyes. He crouched down even lower when a second cat, a handsome golden tabby, followed the gray cat into the clearing. "You shouldn't be so near to this place, Grandpa," he growled the golden tabby angrily, narrowing its green eyes. "I know, Lionheart. I'm sorry." Grandpa looked down at his paws. Rusty copied Grandpa and crouched low to the forest, ears twitching nervously. These cats had an air of strength he had never seen from his garden friends. Maybe what Sponge and Smudge had warned him about was true. "Who's this?" asked the she-cat. Rusty flinched as she turned her gaze on him. Her piercing blue eyes made him feel even more vulnerable. "He's no sprite," mewed Grandpa quickly. "He's not another clan warrior. Just a two-legged pet from beyond our territories. Just a two-legged pet. Just a two-legged pet." The words inflamed Rusty, but he held his tongue. The warning look in Blue Star's stare told him that she had observed the anger in his eyes, and he looked away. "This is Blue Star. She's the leader of my clan." Grandpa hissed to Rusty under his breath. "And Lionheart. He's my mentor, which means he's training me to be a warrior. Thank you for the introduction, Grandpa," meowed Lionheart coolly. Blue Star was still staring at Rusty. "You fight well for a two-legged pet," she meowed. Rusty and Grandpa exchanged confused glances. How could she know? "We've been watching you both," Blue Star went on, as if she read their thoughts. "We wondered how you would deal with an intruder, Grandpa. You attacked them bravely." Grandpa looked pleased at Blue Star's praise. "Sit up, both of you." Blue Star looked at Rusty. "You too, kitty pet." He sat up immediately and held Blue Star's gaze, evidently as she addressed him. "You acted well to the attack, kitty pet. Grandpa is stronger than you, but you used your wits to defend yourself. And you turned to face him when he chased you. I've not seen a kitty pet do that before." Rusty managed to nod his thanks, taken back by such an unexpected praise. Her words surprised him even more. "If I'm wondering how you perform out here beyond the two-legged place, we patrol this border frequently. So I've often seen you within on your boundary, staring out into the forest. And now, at last, you have dared to place your paws here." Blue Star stared at Rusty thoughtfully. "You two seem to have a natural hunting ability. Sharp eyes. You would have caught that mouse if you had not hesitated so long." "Really?" Rusty stammered. Lionheart spoke now. His voice, in his deep meow, was respectful, but innocent. "Blue Star, this is a kitty pet. He should not be hunting into ThunderClan territory. Send him home with 2 legs." Rusty prickled Lionheart's dismissed the words. Send me home? He meowed impatiently. Blue Star's words had made him glow with pride. She had noticed him. She had been impressed by him. But I've only come here hunt for a mouse or two. I'm sure there's enough to go round. Blue Star had turned her head to acknowledge Lionheart's words. Now her gaze snapped back to Rusty. Her blue eyes were blazing with anger. There's never enough to go round, she spat. If you get a little shit off, all of our life you would know that. Rusty was confused by Blue Star's sudden rage. One glance at the horrified look on Grandpa's face was enough to tell him that he had spoken too freely. Lionheart stepped to his leader's side. Both warriors loomed over him now. Rusty looked to Blue Star's threatening stare, and his pride dissolved. They were not cozy fireside cats he was dealing with. They were mean, hungry cats who were probably going to finish what Grandpa had started.